This is a spiritual crystal card reading for Capricorn for the month of August. So let's see what is your main energy. Main energy, ooh, there are two here. So this is, first of all, this is Smoky Quartz, and then you have Pearl. That means this month, August, actually is a month for you that you will have some problems. Okay, that means things will not happen, or things will stop what you want, or maybe there will be some fight. But because of the Smoky Quartz laying on top of the Pearl, I think it is something that you have to protect yourself from, and I think it is connected with the past. So if this is a case for you, if you can feel this, if this makes sense to you, I would say, first of all, we will look further on, but I would think for sure, keep in your mind to maybe to wear a necklace with pearl to protect yourself, and maybe have a smoky quartz in your surrounding, in your apartment or your house or your sleeping room, because I think you have to clean things, to let go of things from the past, and this can be done. You can make of your living space a healing space. It's not because it's your living room or whatever that it doesn't have to be a healing space. So if you put crystals in different places, they can use and can transform the whole area of energy where you are all the time tuned into this energy. So your subconsciousness is actually all the time working and is releasing, and is whatever has to be happened can happen. Like here, for example, with smoky quartz, it can help you in your grounding, and it can help you also to release some things from the past. Maybe there's a fighting in the past that is still nagging on you and you can't let it go. So put some smoke quartz in your living space. Let's go and have a look for the first week. First week of August, and this is Lapis. So it is definitely very important for you to take one step back and to meditate on this. So to let go, because I think it's something really old and you are carrying it with you, and it is holding you back to move on. To move on in this person that you really are, in your true self. So get a step back, meditate with Lapis. Second week of August, and here you have the quartz with the inclusion of black tourmaline. So that means that here the things are coming into place. So this is very good. So it will help you if you put the smoke quartz in different places and meditate with it, so that you can let it go, so that these feelings get a right place it gets a real right place. Yeah, I think it's best I can explain it. Don't forget, black tourmaline is always the crystal that is transforming the negative energy into positive energy. So with inclusion of quartz, quartz is an amplifier of energy. So it amplifies the whole system. It is also like the light and the darkness. So it's the yin and yang. So balance yourself. And then for the third week of August, here you have Sugilite with charoite, and Malachite. Here we are, Malachite. So what is this tree saying to you on the third week? They are telling you, so find again your balance. This was the second week, find your balance in between the right and wrong. Transform the wrongdoing maybe that has been happening to you in the past, so that you can see and understand maybe that it is this fear that you have been carrying with you has to do with a karma of the past, and it holds you back to take your own direction. Or maybe this karma, what has happened in the past, has produced a fear. But this fear, because it is in between the Sugilite and the Malachite, it is the charoite, what is fear, connected with fear. So if, because of this fear is in the middle, it is something that holds you back for to go on your real path, to do your karmic thing here on earth. You know, it is like you have found your true self, you want to do something, you choose a way of life, but with this fear, and you know that this is your karma, but with this fear in the middle that is really holding you back for to be this full, powerful being that you are. So let's see on the fourth week of August. Well, a lot of stars for you this month. This is, again, this is Chrysocolla with Azurite. So Chrysocolla with Azurite, so there is anger in you still. And this actually has to do with something that didn't happen. Something that you wanted to happen, but it didn't really happen, and this left anger in you. So to deal with this, it's very important for you to connect your intuition with your rational mind. So to connect the left side of the brain with your right side of the brain, to be really a full being, and not only to work with your logic, but also feel what are the intuitions saying to you. There are still things hidden for you, but you will see that it's already a lot of things are moving. Even if you think that for the moment things are in stillness, are not moving, things are moving on. Things are moving. So it's still, but you can't see it yet. So that means, like, when things like this, when I say something like this, it is most of the times because it already happened. Everything has already happened. But we, with our little mind of time, we are thinking it is here, or it's the past, or maybe it's the future, but in the reality it's all one stream and everything already happened. It's just we are tuned in and we are thinking that we are in the here and now. But it's actually one big stream. It's not even here and now, even if there is a here and now. I don't want to confuse you, but be more open and have a look on the bigger picture and not on the small picture of the ego. What we are thinking is so important. Tune into this bigger energy, into this whole, in this everything, in this emptiness. Everything and the emptiness is the same. It's the duality, it's the yin-yang. It's tune in into this everything, into this emptiness. You try to feel with your whole body, with your whole cell system, the whole universe. And do this as a meditation. Use a lapis with this, so that you will understand that these things that we are thinking are so important, and that holding ourselves, they are holding us back for to move on into what we are meant to be, that it is actually nothing, that it is not important, that we are making it important, but in the reality it is not. So let's see what is the message from the angels. If there's anything to... So, message from the angels for you for August. And this is Amethyst. So I would say wear an amethyst. Wear an amethyst that you will allow you to let go of the past and to be ready for this new beginning. Do the amethyst, meditate on death maybe, to understand that even death doesn't mean anything. Are you afraid of death? Look at this. Because you are afraid of something, so that is is like the final step where everybody goes into the ego, has to be left behind, and we are going into the unknown. So this is the biggest change for the human. So how are you looking into the theme of death? Are you afraid for this step? Meditate on that. And then you will understand that actually nothing is there, everything is there, while nothing is there. Nothing is important. Why? Because we are just a little ego here on earth. Just think about the fly and the elephant. How the time feeling is different from a fly to an elephant. The fly is going very fast, and it's living maybe one day, I don't know how many days it's not the important, is that the fly, the time feeling on the fly is completely different. Because when we try to knock on this fly, we think we are very fast, but for this fly actually we see us going in an incredibly slow motion. So the time feeling of this fly is completely different to our time feeling. But when we are moving around the elephant maybe thinks that we are like the flies around his head, but we are thinking that we are feeling this time feeling, that we are just moving normally around the elephant or around the turtle who is living like 300 years. What you think that the time feeling of this turtle is. So go a little bit in all this and meditate on all this. And understand that we are actually nothing. And that we are everything at the same time. So, I would say it's a very interesting month. So wear Amethyst, meditate with Lapis, maybe wear if you need. But I don't think so. When I see this, I don't think you need the pearls. It's really definitely it's the past. It's a new way of understanding, I think, what is important for you this month. Find your balance. Find your inner truth. Something else I want to say to you is I want to thank you all for your positive comments, and I'm sorry, excusing myself for not answering them, but I have a little bit too less time. So, if you would like a personal spiritual crystal card reading, you can get in contact with me through my website or my email. And otherwise, I wish you a lovely month. Meditate, and it is a beautiful theme to meditate on, and it's a very interesting journey. Thank you for watching. Bye.